Almost immediately after Hannah Harper was announced as the winner of American Idol Season 24, social media platforms began filling with reactions that quickly turned into one of the most heated debates surrounding the show in recent years. According to entertainment commentators, the controversy did not begin because viewers disliked Hannah Harper personally. Instead, much of the backlash focused on growing accusations that the season may have been edited in ways that influenced audience perception of multiple contestants, especially finalist Jordan McCullough. Within hours of the finale, TikTok clips, YouTube discussions, and posts on X began circulating widely. Many viewers argued that Jordan appeared to receive a noticeably different portrayal throughout the season compared to Hannah. Fans claimed certain scenes repeatedly emphasized awkward reactions, tense moments, or emotionally uncomfortable interactions involving Jordan, while Hannah's storyline often centered around emotional vulnerability, inspirational moments, and family-focused storytelling. Although no evidence has confirmed intentional manipulation by producers, online discussions intensified rapidly. Several digital media analysts noted that modern reality television has increasingly faced criticism over what viewers describe as narrative editing, where contestants may be portrayed differently depending on the type of emotional response producers hope to generate from audiences. In Hannah Harper's season, some fans believed the contrast between both finalists became impossible to ignore. Entertainment bloggers also pointed out that audience distrust toward reality television editing has grown significantly over the past decade. As social media users become more familiar with editing techniques, viewers now analyze episodes much more closely than in earlier television eras. That environment helped fuel speculation surrounding the finale almost instantly. Meanwhile, supporters of Hannah Harper strongly rejected claims that her victory was somehow undeserved. Many viewers argued that audiences simply connected more deeply with her emotional performances and relatable personality throughout the competition. Still, the backlash surrounding the finale continued, expanding online. According to several entertainment observers, the debate eventually grew larger than the contestants themselves. Discussions shifted toward broader questions involving producer influence, audience manipulation, and whether reality competitions can ever truly present unbiased storytelling. And as the controversy intensified, another unexpected theory began spreading across social media platforms. Because many viewers became convinced this was not simply about editing. They believed the show may have been shaping heroes and villains from the very beginning. As online debates surrounding American Idol continued escalating, one phrase suddenly began dominating social media conversations: villain edit. According to entertainment commentators, many viewers became convinced that finalist Jordan McCullough was portrayed in a more negative light throughout the season compared to Hannah Harper. Fans across TikTok, YouTube, and X began sharing detailed compilations analyzing specific scenes, interviews, and reaction shots from multiple episodes. Some viewers pointed to moments where Jordan's facial expressions appeared unusually isolated during judge critiques or contestant interactions. Others argued that editing choices, background music, and camera cuts sometimes created tension around Jordan even during otherwise normal conversations. Meanwhile, Hannah Harper's storyline frequently emphasized emotional moments, inspirational themes, and supportive family reactions. That contrast quickly became one of the most controversial topics surrounding the season. Several online commentators suggested the show may have unintentionally or intentionally leaned into emotional audience division in order to generate stronger engagement online. According to digital entertainment analysts, reality television often benefits when audiences become emotionally invested in opposing contestants, because controversy naturally increases discussion across social platforms. However, analysts also cautioned against treating online speculation as confirmed fact. No public evidence has demonstrated that producers deliberately manipulated contestant portrayals with harmful intent. Still, the intensity of audience reaction revealed how skeptical many viewers have become regarding modern reality television editing practices. Entertainment reporters noted that accusations involving villain edits have become increasingly common across competition-based programming in recent years. Fans now regularly analyze episodes frame by frame, searching for patterns in storytelling, music selection, reaction timing, and contestant visibility. In Jordan McCullough's case, supporters argued that repeated editing choices may have gradually shaped audience perception over time. At the same time, other viewers strongly disagreed with that interpretation. Some fans argued Jordan simply appeared more confident and emotionally reserved than Hannah Harper, which audiences may have interpreted differently without any intentional manipulation from producers. Still, the debate continued growing louder online. According to media observers, the controversy surrounding Jordan's portrayal became especially significant because it transformed the conversation from a simple talent competition into a larger debate about trust, editing ethics, and emotional storytelling inside reality television. And before those arguments could settle, another issue suddenly pushed the controversy into an even more sensitive cultural discussion. This time, the debate centered around religion, music, and what kind of performances audiences truly reward on national television. While social media continued debating editing accusations and contestant portrayals, another controversy involving Hannah Harper quietly became one of the most emotionally charged discussions of the entire season. According to entertainment analysts, many viewers began noticing that worship music and Christian-themed performances appeared increasingly prominent throughout season 24 of American Idol. Hannah Harper, along with several finalists, became closely associated with emotionally powerful inspirational performances that resonated strongly with large portions of the audience. Supporters praised these performances for feeling sincere, uplifting, and emotionally authentic. However, critics viewed the situation very differently. Across social media platforms, some viewers argued that contestants performing worship-oriented material may have benefited from stronger emotional audience responses compared to contestants performing more mainstream pop or contemporary material. Others questioned whether emotional relatability was beginning to outweigh musical versatility in the competition itself. Jordan McCullough supporters became especially vocal during this phase of the debate. Some fans argued Jordan represented broader artistic diversity, while Hannah's performances connected more directly with family-oriented and faith-based voting audiences. Several online commentators claimed this may have influenced voting behavior more heavily than many viewers initially realized. Entertainment observers noted that discussions involving religion and entertainment often become highly emotional online, particularly when audiences feel cultural identity is involved. Still, many viewers rejected the criticism entirely. Supporters of Hannah Harper argued that emotional connection has always been central to music performance, especially in televised competitions where audiences vote based on personal impact rather than technical scoring alone. From that perspective, Hannah's success reflected genuine audience preference rather than unfair advantage. Meanwhile, entertainment writers pointed out that inspirational music has historically performed very well on reality television programs targeting mainstream American family audiences. That broader context made the controversy even more complicated. According to digital media researchers, the debate surrounding worship music eventually evolved into a larger cultural conversation about authenticity, relatability, and what viewers now expect from modern entertainment personalities. Some audiences appeared increasingly drawn toward performers who felt emotionally grounded and sincere rather than commercially polished. And in many ways, Hannah Harper became the center of that shift. Because by this stage of the season, she was no longer being discussed only as a contestant competing for a title. She was becoming part of a much bigger debate about identity, culture, and the future direction of reality television itself. As debates surrounding Hannah Harper continued spreading online, many viewers noticed something unusual. Despite the growing backlash, producers from American Idol remained almost completely silent. According to entertainment commentators, that silence quickly became part of the controversy itself. In the days following the finale, social media users repeatedly demanded clarification regarding accusations of villain edits, emotional manipulation, and selective storytelling involving Jordan McCullough and other contestants. But instead of directly responding to the criticism, the show largely continued promoting finale highlights, contestant celebrations, and post-season interviews. For many viewers, that response felt suspicious. Several online commentators argued that if the backlash had been entirely exaggerated, producers could have easily addressed concerns publicly. Others claimed the silence may have been strategic, allowing online debates to continue generating engagement and media attention long after the season ended. Digital media analysts noted that controversy often benefits reality television programs financially. The more audiences argue online, the longer a show remains culturally relevant. Viral debates increase clip sharing, reaction videos, podcast discussions, and algorithm engagement across nearly every major social media platform. According to some entertainment observers, the Hannah Harper controversy may have unintentionally extended the life of the entire season. Meanwhile, fan investigations only became more intense. TikTok creators began posting side-by-side editing comparisons between Hannah Harper and Jordan McCullough. Some videos analyzed camera angles, background music choices, judge reactions, and even contestant screen time percentages. Other creators argued the show repeatedly framed Hannah in emotionally uplifting situations while highlighting Jordan during moments of tension or uncertainty. Again, none of these theories have been officially confirmed. Still, the online momentum surrounding the debate became impossible to ignore. Entertainment reporters also pointed out that reality television audiences have changed dramatically in recent years. Modern viewers are far more aware of editing tactics than previous generations. As a result, fans now approach reality programming with significantly more skepticism. That growing distrust may explain why this controversy escalated so rapidly. At the same time, many viewers defended the show completely. Some fans argued audiences were overanalyzing normal production decisions simply because their preferred contestant did not win. Others insisted emotional storytelling has always been part of talent competitions and that producers naturally focus on the contestants generating the strongest audience connection. Even so, the silence from producers continued fueling speculation. Because in the absence of official explanations, online audiences often create their own narratives. And according to several media analysts, that may be exactly what happened here. But while viewers focused heavily on editing controversy, entertainment insiders quietly began discussing another issue that could have much bigger implications for the future of reality television. Because behind the scenes, some analysts believed Hannah Harper's season revealed a major shift happening inside American entertainment itself. While social media remained focused on editing accusations and fan outrage, several entertainment analysts were paying attention to something else entirely: the possibility that Hannah Harper's popularity may represent a major change in audience behavior across America. According to media observers, Hannah's rise appeared very different from the traditional formula used to create mainstream music stars. For years, entertainment companies heavily prioritized polished branding, celebrity aesthetics, social media image control, and commercial presentation. But Hannah Harper's popularity seemed driven by something much more emotionally personal. Viewers repeatedly described her as relatable. That word appeared constantly throughout online discussions. Fans described Hannah as real, grounded, and emotionally honest, in ways they no longer associate with many modern celebrities. According to digital culture researchers, that type of audience reaction has become increasingly valuable in today's entertainment landscape. Several analysts believe audiences are growing exhausted with heavily manufactured celebrity culture. Social media has exposed viewers to years of carefully curated influencer personalities, scripted interviews, and highly controlled public images. As a result, many audiences now appear far more drawn toward performers who feel emotionally accessible rather than commercially perfected. Entertainment commentators noted that Hannah Harper seemed to benefit directly from that cultural shift. Even critics who disagreed with the outcome of the season often admitted that audiences connected with her emotionally at unusually high levels. And according to some industry observers, that connection may ultimately matter more than technical perfection in the modern entertainment business. That possibility has reportedly caught the attention of television producers and talent executives. Several entertainment writers suggested future reality competition shows may begin prioritizing emotional relatability more aggressively during contestant selection. If emotionally grounded personalities consistently generate stronger audience loyalty, networks may increasingly favor contestants capable of building deeper emotional relationships with viewers. However, not everyone inside the industry views this trend positively. Some critics worry talent competitions may slowly evolve into emotional popularity contests rather than performance-based competitions. Others fear producers could intentionally amplify emotionally charged storylines because controversy and relatability generate stronger audience retention. That concern became especially relevant during the Hannah Harper season because of how intensely audiences debated authenticity itself. In many ways, viewers were no longer just arguing about singing ability. They were arguing about trust. Who felt genuine, who felt relatable, and who audiences emotionally believed. According to several media commentators, that shift may reveal something much larger happening across modern entertainment culture. Because audiences today are not only looking for talent anymore, they are looking for emotional sincerity. And if Hannah Harper's rise truly reflects that change, reality television may never operate the same way again. Months after the finale aired, one major question still continues following Hannah Harper's season everywhere online. Do audiences still trust reality television at all? According to entertainment reporters, the controversy surrounding American Idol Season 24 eventually became much bigger than Hannah Harper, Jordan McCullough, or even the competition itself. Instead, the season exposed growing public skepticism toward how reality television creates emotional narratives. For years, viewers largely accepted competition shows as partially edited entertainment, but modern audiences now examine reality programming at a completely different level. Fans slow down clips, compare contestant screen time, analyze reaction shots, and track emotional storytelling patterns across entire seasons. In Hannah Harper's case, that intense scrutiny transformed a normal television finale into a nationwide online investigation. Some viewers became convinced producers intentionally guided audience emotions through editing choices and narrative framing. Others strongly rejected those claims, arguing fans were simply reacting emotionally because their preferred contestant lost. But regardless of which side audiences supported, one reality became impossible to ignore. Trust in reality television appears weaker than ever. Several digital media experts noted that audiences today are far more aware of how entertainment content is constructed behind the scenes. Social media discussions, reaction channels, podcasts, and online analysis communities have created a generation of viewers who constantly question authenticity in televised storytelling. And according to some analysts, Hannah Harper's season became the perfect example of that growing cultural shift. What made the controversy especially powerful was the fact that no single issue caused it alone. It was everything combined. The editing accusations, the worship music debates, the emotional storytelling, the online fan wars, the silence from producers, and the growing suspicion that modern reality television may care more about engagement than fairness. Meanwhile, Hannah Harper herself remained at the center of a debate much larger than any individual contestant could fully control. Supporters continued celebrating her as an authentic performer who emotionally connected with millions of viewers across America. Critics continued questioning whether the season's storytelling unfairly influenced audience perception from the very beginning. And even now, discussions surrounding the season continue generating strong reactions online. According to entertainment commentators, that may ultimately become the lasting legacy of Hannah Harper's American Idol victory. Not simply because she won, but because her season forced audiences to confront a much deeper question about modern entertainment itself. Are viewers still watching reality television for talent alone? Or are audiences now responding more strongly to emotional narratives carefully shaped behind the scenes? And depending on the answer to that question, the future of reality television could look very different moving forward.